Oh no, Jurassic Junkie, please do not make a YouTube video about YouTube. Because we've seen it all before. Every man and his dog's done a video. Let me guess, what is it? Demonetization? Is it about a pedo ring? Is it about Apocalypse 1, 2, 3? Maybe let's just jump to Apocalypse 10 and just cut out the middle one. What is it? Junkie, what have you got to say? Let me guess, one of your videos have been dinged and you don't know why and you're angry. You're angry at the AI. Is that right? No. The AI likes me, touch wood, touch lots of wood, I tell you that, because I know he's going to ding me after today. But nonetheless, the AI is okay with me, and I know you shouldn't swear on YouTube. Apparently it's not advertiser friendly. I can swear like a trooper. Maybe because I'm common. The AI don't quite understand my twang. Could be that. But anyway, I'm here to stick up for a little bit for the old bot, the machine that lives inside the code and it just watches your videos from a distance and goes, "Pow! No money for you, sir. No reach for you." Because at the same time, when a video gets demonetized and it loses its advertising, it loses its reach as well. YouTube claim that's not the case. We all know it is. So, what's the problem? What's your fresh take that you're going to tell us, Junkie? Hey, what are you going to tell us that not everyone else has already said? Well, for one, I'm kind of sticking up for YouTube, so that's a no, okay? So, what's the issue then? YouTube is a company. And what do companies like? Money! And what happens if they've got no money? They go under. So what do we need? Money. What else do we need? Content. What do we need to do? Money and content. Stick them together. Make a YouTube. Whee! Sorted. Thanks for watching, guys. So, we've got our advertisers. That's going to help the electricity flow into the building, keep the lights on, keep the servers ticking along, because there's what, 500 hours every minute, I think, being uploaded to YouTube. So that's a costly bill. That's a lot of lights to keep on. So poor old YouTube needs a lot of revenue, and I can't even tell you if they're actually in the positive at the moment. I think last time I checked, they were still hemorrhaging money. I would assume they're hemorrhaging even more than ever at the moment, because a lot of advertisers are pulling. So poor old YouTube's still running at a loss, but good old Google, I don't like Google, good old Google is keeping them afloat, because to be fair, it is the biggest video platform out there. So they're taking a little hit. But anyway, what we need content creators, because without them, you've got nothing to watch. And we need advertisers to be able to put adverts in front of the videos, because without advertisers, there'll be no revenue. Servers get turned off, videos go away. Right? We're caught up on how this entire system works. Okay, so what's the problem then? Why is there always an issue with YouTube? Well, it's the fact that potentially a racist could have a YouTube channel and they're doing their racist things. I think that's how racists act. So they're doing the racist stuff, and next minute a Coca-Cola advert pops up. And what you'll get is somebody, because we've got too much power now. That's our problem. We have too much power. And people jump onto YouTube and they're like, "Oh my God, Coca-Cola, how could you sponsor a racist video? I am never drinking Coca-Cola again." Boop. And then next minute it gets traction and everyone's like, "Oh my God." In fact, the traction isn't even from the people. There's a few people that like to jump on because they're like, "Yay, pitchfork time." It's the fucking media. The media loves it. Coca-Cola has put videos on racist. Oh, look, Coca-Cola is sponsoring racism. And they love stirring that pot, mainly because you have to think about old media, the news, blog websites and printed media and all that lot. They was used to their little bubble. Let's write some stuff in a paper and we'll get an advert, and there you go, so you buy that for 60p. Don't work like that anymore. We don't buy papers. To be fair, we don't trust the news. So all the advertiser is coming online now. So the companies have reason to write this bullshit news articles, because it makes advertisers get scared. They pull from YouTube, and if they're pulling from YouTube, the chances are they might be putting a bit of money back into the old-fashioned media and printed forms and stuff like that. So this is why the news media loves to stir that pot. But anyway, it all came from that one person going, "They're doing a racist stuff." And the problem is, some people believe that Coke has chosen to do this. It hasn't. There's not a board meeting where someone at Coca-Cola went, "Shall we do some more advertising?" Yes, let's do some advertising. We haven't hit the racist people. Shall we get them? Yeah? Okay, 600 adverts on a racist YouTuber, please. Boop. The order's gone. That's it. will show up on some racist videos soon, Kevin. Oh, this is going to be great. New demographic. It don't work like that. What's happening is there's this big old machine that's just chucking out adverts left, right and centre, and every so often it falls on some questionable content, okay? So, what do we do then? We've got this AI running in the background, and it's trying its best to work out if it's questionable content or if it's safe content. If it's safe, you get your adverts, and you get your reach. If it's questionable, you lose your adverts, you lose your reach. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Right? So, that's fine. That's a kind of cool system. The racist person's not going to get paid. Good. Coke's no longer associated with that racist content. Good. And the reach has got smaller. So the hateful shit that they're spraying out of the mouth has got a little bit smaller. That's great. Ideally, would get rid of that channel, but that's even harder to do. You're really going to trust a bot to be able to make the decision to go ban that channel, because it will accidentally take out a family vlogger with 10 million viewers because it thought something was racist and it wasn't. You can't give it that kind of power yet. So at the moment, we're just giving it the power going, no adverts for you. So where's the issue then? This sounds like a pretty goodish system. Well, the issue is most YouTubers have been dinged. I've been dinged once or twice, but mine's because I've just used copyrighted music. Never because it's been something that I've done on video. But again, I get average like a 300 views on average. So there may be different levels of when the bot's a bit more aggressive. When it's 1 million views on, like, ooh, let's make sure we definitely aren't cocked up here. There might be a second bot that comes along and double checks the first bot's work. I don't know fully how it works. But anywho, what people are complaining about is when they get dinged, they don't know why. And I understand that's a problem. Your video gets demonetized, okay, right? I've lost the money. My reach is smaller on this video. Crap. But the bigger problem is, why? I don't know. My video is dinged. I don't know why. So I can't correct it for the next set of videos. If you're lucky, you might get a vague thing, sexual content, or something like that, or language. What's that mean? Did I swear too much? What's going on with the language? Or is it a particular word? Is it racist words? What is the trigger? Okay. So I understand people want to learn because, for instance, the bot obviously knows why it's triggered. It's going through your video and it's like, yep, safe. 6 minutes in, you said the N-word. That's racism. Boop, no money for you. Okay? So the robot knows why it triggered itself. So therefore, it could ideally write that on the video. When you get dinged, it says, at the 6 minute mark, you said the M-word. And you go, did I? I don't remember doing that. Let's just have a look at my own video. 6 minutes in, and there it is, me going, oh, they're a bunch of naggers. And you go, you made a mistake, YouTube. I said nagger. That's fine. Let's just go, send that back to YouTube, say that was a mistake. Then YouTube could even learn from that. Maybe they go, oh, silly bot, he didn't say what you thought he said. Give him a bit more training words, he might get a little bit better. Off it goes into the world, everything's good. Or maybe you did say the M-word, and you go, oh, my bad, I was quoting what somebody said. I understand the bot didn't like me saying it. Do you know what? I will not say it in the future, or I will censor it. If I need to quote, if I'm doing a news article or something and I'm quoting what somebody said, then I will bleep it. That will make the bot happy, make the advertisers happy, keeps my reach and keeps my money going. Cool, right? That sounds fantastic. And this is what everyone's videos say. Wouldn't it be great if it just did this? No, it wouldn't. You got to think about it from the other side of things, and this is where my video is a bit different to everyone else's. We are human. Humans are shit, to put it frankly. You'll hear the word, rules are there to be broken. No, they're not. Rules are there to be skirted around, circumvented, way dodged and curved, but never broken. That's what we do as humans. Don't get me wrong, yes, I know we break rules, but the point is we like to bend and circumvent them. That's what we do the best. For instance, you go downstairs into your kitchen and your bin is it's full of trash, and everyone in the house just keeps adding to that trash. No one's taking the bin out, okay? So you're like, right, new house rule. Don't add any more trash to the bin if it's full, okay? You got to take it out. If you add trash when it's full, then you've got to bag it up and take it outside, okay? New rule. Cool, it's in place. The first person that's going to come along, they're going to eat the packet of crisps and go, oh, the bin's full. The rule is if you add to it when it's full, you need to take it out. Okay, I just won't add to it. I'll put my crisp packet there on the other side of the room. They didn't break the rule. The rule was never triggered. They didn't add to it. That's what we do. We circumvent rules. Okay? And it would be used massively if the bot shown its hand. Okay? Granted, YouTube definitely stays a bit too quiet at times. But everyone's like, tell us what the bot's doing. Tell us why the bot's doing it. They can't. It's their secret sauce and they can't let you see it. The reason for it, let's just say I've got a racist channel. Okay? I'm a neo-Nazi. Full-blown things going on. Got the Doc Martens, shaved head. Oh, crap. I might already be halfway there. Big Nazi flag on the swastika on the back. I'm talking about Hitler and all this other stuff, right? Fully going for it. I get demonetized, okay? And we'll get demonetized now in this world. Not the universe that we all want to live in. In this world, okay? I get dinged. And the thing says, I ain't telling you why I'm Johnny Tightlets, but you got dinged, okay? What can I do now? Nothing. It's probably because I'm a racist and my content's hateful and it's all this crap in the background and all the nasty words that I say. It's probably a mixture of all them. So would I be able to change my content to be able to get some money? No, probably not. So I'll just continue making my hateful videos. My reach will get smaller and smaller. I will never get advertising. And that's fine. That's all I can do as a racist. Okay, that's what happens now. But if we had this perfect world where the bot told you why it dinged, that racist would be able to learn. Okay? So I would sit there and say my racist stuff, and it goes, ding, you've been dinged. Alright then, it's probably all that hate speech that I said, wasn't it? No. It says, found offensive image in the background, swastika. Oh. So all the hate that I said, that didn't trigger you. It was the swastika, was it? Okay, let's just pull that fucker down. Let's do another video. Boom. I've got my advertising back. My reach is bigger. I'm getting more viewers. More hateful people are following me. Here we go. So it could be as simple as that. Or it could just be a word. Okay, I'm saying the word Hitler. I'm probably going to get dinged now anyway. Say the word Hitler. And it goes, no, bing. You said the word Hitler. We think that's associated with Nazis and racism and all this lot. We don't like it. And you go, alright, I won't say the word Hitler. I'll say Supreme Leader. Bing. My advertising's back. Brilliant. And that's the problem. We will learn to get around different things. If we can't say Hitler, we say Supreme Leader. If you can't say that, you'll say another word. You'll call him God. Call him what you want. You'll start to twist and get around it. When there's a sexual thumbnail or something like that, you'll be like, okay then, what's the problem? Right, just bring that bar up just a couple pixels more. Now we're safe. If we learn how the system works, we won't go, okay, we won't do that. Sorry, YouTube. We'll go, okay, does this trigger you? Does that trigger you? No, that don't trigger you. I found it, the sweet spot. I'm on the sweet spot. That's what we're going to do. And this is why YouTube cannot tell us why. And it does my head in. All these big YouTubers, why don't you tell us why? Why don't you tell us why? And it must be fucking infuriating. I understand. If you've made a video and normally you get 10 million views and this time you're only getting 1 million and you're not even getting any adverts off it and you're making nothing and it took you a month to make that video and you don't know why. It's fucking annoying. I get it. I really get it. But the alternative is all this hate and nastiness that lives on YouTube will be able to learn how to circumvent and get around these different things. Look how much kids' content's out there. And some of it's not safe for kids. What happens if then people could learn how to just change their videos a little bit to land inside the kids' apps? Because my God, if you can get yourself on YouTube Kids, you're getting some views. So people start to manipulate content like that, and come on, you don't want that nasty stuff coming to the kids. So it's one of them things. I'm not going, oh, YouTube's perfect. Shut up. They're doing their best. It's a bit of a broken system, but there's not much you can do. People are like, oh, well, we need to have a better YouTube. Someone else needs to come along. You seriously don't understand how expensive it is to run YouTube. Nobody could just randomly overnight and go, you know what? We're going to have JunkieTube. Welcome to JunkieTube. Everybody come to me because I'll be gone within the night. The servers will explode. I won't be able to keep up the cost. You need someone with big old pockets to be able to at least contend against YouTube. I personally am rooting for somebody like Amazon to have a crack at it. Because if Amazon can come out and do it, then that's great competition. Now, there's two things that's going to go on here. If Amazon had a crack at it and they did Amazon Tube, okay? Great name. Amazon Tube and YouTube are now existing, okay? A lot of people on YouTube are angry. They're annoyed that their voice isn't heard on YouTube. And granted, YouTube sometimes, they just don't communicate with people. They fucking roll out updates and don't really communicate to people what it is. And you have to reach out and say, why? What is this? Why are you doing this? Why have I lost my comments? Why is this? And they'll be like, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Oh, yeah, you forgot to tell the creators, the people that fucking keep the platform going, about an update. Cheers, YouTube. So YouTube is at fault at times. But anyhow, now we've got Amazon, now we've got YouTube. They're going neck and neck. It's competition time. And what does competition mean? It means always something good for the consumers. Always. Xbox, if there's only an Xbox, life's okay. If there's a PlayStation and an Xbox and a Nintendo, they're all trying to outdo each other, which means someone is going to give something a bit more to us than the other one wanted to give to try and win us over. That's how competition works. We always come off better in competition. YouTube needs some competition. That would be nice. But Amazon comes along. What are they going to do? How are they going to fix this problem? Because surely they're going to bump into the same issue, aren't they? About the advertisers don't want to be put on racist and nasty, horrible videos. And we can't teach the people why we're dinging them because they'll circumvent it. What the fuck do we do? We've got to get rid of advertisers. That's it. It all comes down to advertisers aren't happy. The consumers aren't happy when advertisers are on something like a racist video. We need to get rid of it. That's it. That's the only way around it. And I don't think YouTube can get rid of adverts and go to a paid subscription service because we're used to this and we won't change to a new system. So we need somebody new to come along that has it in place in the first place. Now, I stream on Twitch quite a lot. Twitch isn't really known for its adverts. You go on there, there's not loads of adverts or anything. When you watch me, I think I play a 15-second advert. To be fair, you make nothing off them. What you make is from your bits and your subscriptions and your donations, okay? So people understand it's a different world. You come to YouTube, you watch an advert at the start, and you just consume your content, off you go. When people come to Twitch, they already know preemptively in their brain, this is a platform where you kind of pay direct to the person that you like. And people understand that, so people do that, okay? You can't just force it onto YouTube and say, right, everyone, if you want to watch Jurassic Junkie now, you got to pay £2.50 a month. Everyone's like, fuck that noise, because they're used to how it was. So we need someone like Amazon or even Netflix to come along and say, we're making this big old YouTube copycat, but it's a paid service. You've got to pay $7.99 a month. That's it. I would pay it. Granted, someone's going to say, well, I wouldn't. That's fine. You can continue being in this YouTube bubble and watching content creators give up. Because over time, they're going to be like, pfft. And the problem is you used to have what used to be on YouTube many years ago isn't really around anymore. You used to have them quirky, snappy, small animation videos. They're gone. They're not advertiser friendly. They're too short. We can't cram too many adverts in it. The system doesn't like them that much, pushes them away. Them creators get pissed off. They can't be arsed. They don't make the content. The content world is changing. It's more vloggers and happy videos and 15-minute plus long videos and all that lot. There is some cracking content on YouTube, don't get me wrong, but some of that gold area has disappeared. We could get it back with a new system. If Amazon made a paid subscription, all these animators might be like, yeah, I'm going to start making content for Amazon because I'm going to get a piece of that $7.99 a pie. And it might work. It might not. But the point is, we need something different and we need to do it a different way. We need to pay for it up front. I pay for Netflix. I don't pay for a TV license. I would happily take my TV license money that I was going to give to the BBC, the money that I'm never giving to the BBC, and I'll throw it at Amazon Tube or Netflix Tube. I'll go, here's another load of money because I want to pay them content creators. And to be fair, 99% of my consumption of videos is via YouTube. So if there was a competitor and it was Netflix Tube or if it was something else, I would consume that as much. Granted, I watch a lot of Netflix. So let me change the things. Probably 60% YouTube, 40% Netflix. I think that's about my consumption rate. But the point is, it's a lot of this. So we need to have something slightly different, or we just need to continue as normal and stop complaining about it. So that is my rant, which I don't know how long that's gone on for. I can't even see it. No, don't even tell me on the camera. So yeah, that's my 2 cents of why you can't change things really. Because as soon as somebody learns why, they'll circumvent it, they'll get around it, then we've got another problem, haven't we? So it's not perfect. It never will be perfect. And this thing that people complain about, oh, why don't it just tell us why? It can't. So you've got two options. Just live with it, or wait until a competitor comes along. And I want a competitor to come along, not just to shit on YouTube, but just to bring us that competition. I want them to be scared, and then they'll be like, oh, we're going to give you these extra features, or this, or this, or this, and we're going to start talking to you more. They'll panic. We need to light a little fire under that bush, but we can't do it. We can't boycott. We can't go on Twitter. It's not something that we can do. Normally, I'll be like, you know what? We need to stop buying these games, or stop doing this and stop doing this. And it always comes down to us, individuals. Let's do something. This problem, we can't really fix it. We need fucking billionaire company to come along and go, I'm going to have a crack at this. And until then, we're stuck. So that's me done and dusted. I hope that that's give you a different point of view. It's always healthy to see 2 points of view. You might think I'm talking absolute shit, and I probably am. But you might take a little nugget from that and go, good point. And if I did that, then my job here is done. Right, that's me done and dusted. I am off. I'm going to get out of here. And that's pretty much it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Guess what? I've got some new monitor stands that look, ooh, they lift up now. So when I'm sat there and I'm programming, I can do it standing up, and I can do a little dance and a jig when I'm doing it too. Don't ignore that horrible piece of wood. I need to stain that. Anyway, that's me done and dusted. Come here, camera. Come in with me. I'm going to dance with you. Oh, paint you like a French girl. What's happening? Jesus Christ, the fucking... Come here, you want to have a little dance? I know you do. Oh, it takes me back into the 40s. And remember, say something nice to your neighbour, because they're a bit depressed. Say something nice to them. I like your shirt. Your face isn't shit today. Caw. That's a nice one. Just pop over the fence. Caw.